Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another 10WT Friday, where every single week we teach you how to form the healthy habits that will transform your body and transform your life. You see, in order to transform, you have to start with your why. Then you have to set a goal. Then you have to identify your weekly behaviors that will get you to your goal, track your progress on a scoreboard, and then set micro habits every single week that set you up for success. If you do these steps, then your habits are going to be rock solid, your self-confidence is going to grow, and you'll be on the path closer to your best you. Every single week, we help individuals who are hungry for growth. People just like yourself, we help you optimize your potential. I'm your host, Nick Carrier, and today I am really excited to talk about how to make sure that you finish 2022 strong amidst the holidays. The goal of the Best You podcast is to allow you to feel confident about what you need to do, why you need to do it, and how to do it in order to get closer and closer to your best you. This is one of those times of year where so many people regret their decision-making come January 1, 2023. It's just the time of the year that it's so easy to. It's so easy to fall victim to Halloween, to Thanksgiving, to Friendsgivings, to parties, to Christmas, to all the things that are going on, all the holidays that are going on. All of us have social events that we go to or that we're hosting or what have you, where our guard goes down, and we eat whatever we want to, we drink whatever we want to, and we let that be the excuse why we don't feel great, we don't go to the gym, and then January 1 pops up and we're 5 to 15 pounds heavier than we want to, and we're frustrated and we're sluggish, and this is the year we're going to start back over again. And I want to make sure that you guys don't head into 2023 feeling down about the decisions that you've made over the last couple months, but you actually feel more motivated than ever because of how well that you've continued to trend over the last couple months amidst the chaos of the holidays. So, first step on how to finish 2022 strong is having the mindset of just not waiting till the beginning of next year. So many times, we're always waiting till the next first. We're waiting for the first day of the week. We're waiting for the first day of the month. We're waiting for the first day of the year, and we feel like we have to wait for the next first. When we have to realize that time is just this thing that we created as a society. Your body isn't going to react differently just because you're waiting till the first. Your first can be tomorrow. Your first can be the next thing that you put in your mouth. Your first can be the next workout that you do. So break the mindset of I'm going to wait until next year. That's what I try to coach so many people on with the 10-week transformation. It's people have a bad meal on Wednesday sometimes and they'll phone it in until next Monday and I'll just wait till next week. But it's like, no, you can always rebound much more quickly than you think. And so don't wait until the next first. Don't wait until the beginning of the year to start getting things back on track. So it's like, look, if you even had a bad Halloween and you ate a lot of candy or whatever, get back on track. If you do the same thing on Thanksgiving, back on track. If you do the same thing on Christmas, back on track the next day. Don't let a bad one day hold you back from self-correcting quickly. Key number 2 to how to finish 2022 strong is always go in with a plan. I want you to think about this. If somebody has, let's say, a Friendsgiving that they're going to, and one person who is going said, I'm just going to try to not drink as much. And the other person says, I'm going to cap myself at 3 drinks. Who do you think is going to hit their drinking goal at a higher level? Probably the person who says, I'm going to cap my drinking to 3 drinks because of the level of specificity that they went in with. You see, if we go into a situation that is inevitably going to tempt us or throw us with a challenge or throw us with an obstacle and we have no game plan, then that circumstance is going to beat us. It's like a football team is going into their biggest rivalry weekend with absolutely no game plan, with absolutely no strategy having been in place. What is the likelihood that they win? Probably pretty damn low. Like, maybe there's a chance that some miracle happens and they come out with a W, just like there's a chance if you say that you're going to go to the party and I'm going to try not to drink as much, there's a chance you might not. But the chances are much higher if you have a really good sound game plan, if you have a really sound strategy and you say that I'm going to cap my drinking to 3 drinks at this party. So whatever it is, go in with a plan, or at least go in with a really specific intention that I'm going to not be as bad. And then whenever you get there, come up with a game plan. The better people who follow through are the people who prepare and come up with a specific game plan. So Think about it. Think about all the Friendsgivings you have going on. Think about the football parties that you're going to, maybe the multiple Thanksgivings that you're going to, all the Christmas parties that you're going to, white elephant parties that you're going to, New Year's parties that you're going to. My call to action is just, before you go, come up with a game plan. Think about where your weaknesses are. Maybe it's charcuterie boards. I'm pointing at myself. Maybe it's drinking. Maybe it's sweets. What is it? What is it? And what can you do to make it not as bad as it could be? I'm not asking you to not drink the rest of the year. I'm not asking you to not have any sweets during the holiday season. I'm asking you to ask yourself, how can I make this not as bad as it could be? And maybe, like I said, maybe that's saying 3 drinks instead of 5. Maybe that's saying 1 piece of cake instead of 3. Maybe that's whatever it is. Come up with a game plan based off of your struggle point and make it not as bad as it could be. Number 3 kind of piggybacks off of number 1 is each day is a fresh new start. Just because you ate a lot of Halloween candy doesn't mean you have to wait to the beginning of 2023 to get back on track. Just because you eat a lot of turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes, damn, I'm getting hungry just thinking about this. Just because you have a lot of that stuff on Thanksgiving doesn't mean that, I'll just wait till 2023 and I'll kind of get back on track with my habits. We have to find a way to do the hard things during less than ideal circumstances and situations, because that is what the ultimate confidence builder is. It's a confidence builder when you do difficult things, but it's an even bigger confidence builder when you do difficult things in less than ideal circumstances. And the 4th and final thing for how to finish 2022 strong is remember your why. Remember why your health and fitness is important to you. Think about the macro reason. Why is it that important to you? Is it because you want to make sure that you're around for your kids as long as possible and your grandkids as long as possible because you want to be able to run around with your grandkids? Or maybe it's because you have really low self-esteem and self-confidence right now and you need to build that, or else you're going to be in this constant state of anxiousness and anxiety. And so you need to build that self-confidence in yourself. And that is why health and fitness is really important to you. Remember your deep-seated motivation. Remember your why, because it's not just what gets you started. It's what keeps you going when what you started gets tough. It's what allows you to say no to that second piece of cake. It's what allows you to say no to that 4th drink at that Christmas party. It's what allows you to say no to that 5th piece of cheese and crackers on the charcuterie board. Remember your why will allow you at a higher level to finish 2022 strong. So remember, this episode is all about making sure that you don't start January 1, 2023 frustrated and regretful of your decisions over the last few months because of the holidays. Because it can be a legitimate excuse. I get it. It's hard. It is hard. But you guys who listen to the Best You podcast, you do hard things. You were built to do difficult things. If you were just built to do easy things and solve easy problems, what would that make you? It'd make you a 3rd grader. If you were built your entire life to just solve easy problems and do easy things, that would just simply make you a 3rd grader. You guys can do this. You guys can finish 2022 strong by doing the following things. 1, not having the mindset I'm going to wait until next year. Number 2, go in with a plan, whether it's a Friendsgiving, a Thanksgiving, a Christmas party, whatever's a Hanukkah party. Go in with a plan to make it not as bad as it could be and execute. Number 3, make sure you think about each day as a fresh new start. Just because you have a lot of Halloween candy or a lot of turkey, a lot of stuffing, a lot of drinks doesn't mean that you have to wait to the beginning of next year. Have a fresh start tomorrow. And number 4, remember your why. Remember why your health and fitness is so important to you. And let that fuel your motivation when times get tough. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope it's motivating you to finish off the year strong and not phoning it in and not waiting till the beginning of next year, because I don't want that from you. I want you to continue on the trajectory, the upward, the positive trajectory towards your health and fitness goals and towards the closer to the best version of yourself. And that takes not having a huge setback here at the end of 2022. So make sure you share this episode with a friend or family member if you know that somebody is struggling to finish 2022 strong, because hopefully it allows them to get closer to the best version of themselves. And I hope this helps you get closer to your health and fitness goals and ultimately helps you get closer and closer to your best you.